Hey, hey, what's up, you wonderful gaming minions? Just a quick question. This question came to me when I actually thought about things in gaming. And hang on, let me just turn down Watch Mojo, even though their list of games is quite stupid, to be honest. And I will get on the rant about them one day. But for the moment, are we the grandfathers and grandmothers of gaming? Think about that for a second. That may sound like a silly question, but when you really think about it, are we? Music that's been around for thousands and thousands of years. Someone picked up a tambourine, probably a drum, and many, many years ago with flute. They're no longer around anymore, but still, that's still can continue on today. Movies within the last, well, century has been around, isn't it? So when you think about video games, right, when it started out, a lot, when it was around about, Pong and all those machines were used to be created in a laboratory, like a stethoscope or something, or I forgot what it was called, and the Atari and all that, the NES, the ZX Spectrums, the Amigas, the Commodores, the many different Atari machines, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Saturns, you know where I'm coming from, Atari Lynxes, Virtual Boys, then N64s, PS1s, do you get where I'm coming from? Gaming started within recent years, within the recent decades, and we were actually born in a timeline where we can actually enjoy, maybe those of us that were born around the 60s, 70s or 80s, the very first, sort of first gens of gaming. Because when you think about it, sixth gen, which was my last favourite gen, was the PS2, Xbox, Dreamcast and the GameCube. Seventh gen, 360 and PS3. Eighth gen, PS4 and... No, sorry, let me rephrase that. PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. In the future gens, what's it going to get up to? When is gaming going to stop? Will it stop? So, regardless of how time works, you understand where this question is coming from now. Because I'm a 90s kid. Right, I was born in the 90s, literally there. And I grew up with the N64, PS1, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Mega Drive, Game Boy Color, all that amazing good stuff. And it still is amazing, I don't care what anyone says to me. And when I get old, like before I'm brown bread or 6 feet under or before I'm in ashes, I'm going to look back and think, I'm going to miss those days. I still do now. So think of it in 2,000 years' time. What are people in the future generations going to think of video games back here? Something that a lot of us YouTubers now, in a way, are leaving for the future generations to look at. I mean, it's interesting, this question, isn't it? Because it just makes you think, are we the grandfathers and grandmothers? We sort of are, in my opinion. Because we were actually, well, us lot who were born in the 90s, we weren't the first gamers. I would actually say it's the people who were around in the 60s and 70s, because they got their hands on like the arcade machines before us. They got their hands on the Ataris before us, like our parents and grandparents. They started first. Let's just say we were sort of like, the great-grandchildren or grandchildren or even children of the ones who actually first started. So, in about 5,000 years' time, what do you reckon the people are going to say in the future? Oh, forget those games, they're bad graphics, even though a lot of idiotic morons are saying the graphics are absolutely amazing and dope. Yeah, well, graphics are enhanced, yes, but not necessarily they don't make the game, which is some people need to get into that thick thing in there. Yeah, graphics are great. Having big spacious games, trust me, it's good. Yes, I'm not knocking that whatsoever, even though some of you are probably typing on your flipping keyboards at this moment in time, saying, oh, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, being a gamer for over 25 years of my life, don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. So the fact is, right, relating to the question, are we the grandfathers and grandmothers of gaming? In a million years' time, what's going to become of gaming? 10 million years in time. What's going to happen to gaming? Can you see where the question's going now? Can you see how far that question actually goes? I mean, who knows? EA might not be around. Yes. I mean, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that. So there's a lot of things that's going to change in gaming as well. But just staying to the question, I've thought of a few more questions while I was actually rambling on. Let me know in the comment section or in a video response. How come no one makes video responses to me no more? Oh, I love video responses. So if you like this video, get your retro games out, slap the like button. Take care of yourselves, gaming minions. I look forward to hearing from you. And may retro gaming live on.